Choice 4 is really robust. So what key learning outcomes should our facilitators be focused on?
Great question. There's a few of them. Number one, the beginning of choice 4 is the Tool or Tyrant video. So it's a great video where people look at that and go, am I addicted like that? And so having a very quick discussion after the video to get people in touch with, am I addicted to technology? Am I not able to put it down? And even a couple of quick, so what can I do about it? So that's number one. Number two, facilitators should be really good at facilitating the Q2 process map for participants because it is the workflow, it integrates with our information systems and the technology and really is a good visual of how do I get the right things done, not try to get everything done. A key piece of that is information systems. You know, where's my stuff? The core 4. Where do I keep my appointments and my tasks and my contacts and my notes? And then how do I deal with that with paper and technology? Last, the master moves. Really important to make sure we're facilitating the master moves from a principal point of view first before we move into the technology teach. What I mean by that is just even the mental gymnastics of rules. Am I able to automate some of the decision making that's coming in? Am I able to turn things into what they are, into the core 4, a task, an appointment, a contact, or a note? Am I linking to locate the core 4 one to the other? I've got emails that need to be attached to the task that I'm working on. If you can get that across principally, it makes the tech teach, where we integrate that, a much cleaner and much easier to understand part of choice 4.
So the next question then is, in choice 4, facilitators are only demonstrating rather than having participants follow along as they teach Outlook or Lotus Notes. So how can we keep the audience engaged in the afternoon as we do this?
Yeah, and the afternoon is always tough, so you have to be careful about that. It goes back to what I said about the master moves and knowing them and facilitating them from a principal point of view first. So there's a real aha there around how to do application. Very important, make sure you practice the tech teach prior to doing it. The better you are, and I know everybody has full-time jobs in addition to doing this, but the more you practice it and becomes unconsciously competent, the more you're able to do that and interact with the audience at the same time. So it makes it more interesting, more conversational, and you're getting the job done. Also, last, before you start, make sure everybody pulls out the technical guide so that they can see that as you're moving through it, they don't need to learn every little thing that you're doing right there, that after the session, they can take their tech guide, go into an office, and quietly implement all of the things that they learned using the step-by-step screenshots and instructions in the technical guide.
Okay, thanks. That's really useful.
Yeah.